Welcome, welcome. You're tuning in to the Vibralocity YouTube channel. And today I'm going to be doing a brief tutorial that is how to organize your sample library. Now, if you're a producer, you have probably downloaded a sample pack at some point, and I'm just going to show you my approach to putting these samples into my DAW, in this case, Ableton, and how to find them really easily. That's the whole concept. So that being said, I'm going through a sample pack by Kersha, not sure how to pronounce his name, but he's from Russia actually, and he makes all sorts of sick bass sounds and bass tracks, dubstep inspired, like deep dubstep. And here's one of them. And so with samples like that, I am in user library and I've created all these different folders underneath samples. And this one is like a baseline, right? It can be used as a baseline. And so that's what I've done is from this sample pack right here, I just drag it over to hear it out, or you can play it in iTunes or whatever music player you have. And then you just drag it over to the appropriate section, and then they all get saved here. So you can see I have a lot of Kircha things, samples that he made from his sample packs. So these are all different bass lines. And so I'm going to show you the rest of the categories, and that'll pretty much be the video. So in samples, I have 808s, and there's tons of different 808s that I have. So I have huge, which is like just like standalone hits that are really powerful. So I'll give you an example. They're huge, as you can tell. Now I have 808 long, so for really stretched out ones. And then I have mid, so that's like mid length, right? Not quite as long as the last. And then quick is just a punchy, the real quick, short sample. And then I have reverse samples too. It looks like it just one, but. And then the next category I have is bass hits. And so you can see I have delay, long, mid, quick. Bass lines are just their own category. I have a bunch of different claps. I have distorted claps, long, mid, short, crash. So looks like that's all just one category, different crash and cymbals and stuff like that. Drum fills, I have long, medium, and short, or mid and quick is how I saved it. Drum loops, I have basically by genre. So I have different breaks, build-ups, dance loops, which is kind of like pop, I guess. Then D&B, halftime, dubstep, hip-hop, house, trap, and tribal stuff. So just broken down by what makes sense to me. This isn't like anyone else's stuff. And that's why I'm showing you mine, is so you can find your own. You know, feel free to copy any of these, but ultimately, I hope this video helps you find your own categories that are going to just be, instrumental in you finding what you want really quickly. So I have drum samples, different types of drums. Found sounds are things that I've recorded. So cats, meditation, like different instruments for meditation, and then like walking in the snow. You have effects, different kinds of effects. Grains is a pretty unique one. Hi-hats, different length, different type, meaning open and closed. Also different, like harsh or not, I guess velocity. You have sharp, soft, full sounding, loud, mid, soft. Then different hits. So I have bass, full, which is like almost like orchestral, instrumental, percussion, and synth. Instrumental loops are their own thing, so little melody riffs. Lots of different kicks, so acoustic, boom, punch, quick, thud. Some of these are, when I import sounds, they get created by Ableton, so I'm skipping those. Neuro hits, so I have long, mid, and quick. Perk are different types of percussion, just like one hits. And then risers, long, mid, and quick. Snare, light, mid, then thick. And then different bits of tracks that I like to reuse. And finally, vocals. And those are broken down by like full acapella, long vocal samples, mid, and quick. So that's pretty much it. I hope this is at least a little bit helpful in you creating your own categories. And just so you know, within user library, so when you first come into Ableton, I think you start in audio effects and maybe instruments. So over here on the left, you go to instrument library. Under samples, you can see that's already there. And then you just go new folder, and whatever you want to name it, just name it that, new. And then you can create folders within that folder for the different types of things. Oh, except don't use strange symbols. There you go. So if you didn't know how to do that, now you know. And I'm going to go ahead and delete those. And that's it. So again, hope it was helpful. If you have suggestions for other videos, let me know. Please like and subscribe. And happy writing. Take care.